TVBS 的观众朋友，大家好，我是刘婷婷。我们今天非常荣幸能够邀请到 AMD 的执行长苏姿丰博士在台北接受我们的专访。苏博士 ，Welcome to Taiwan.
Oh, thank you so much. 大家好。
Welcome back to Taiwan. Thank you for accepting an interview with TVBS. Your keynote at Computex is indeed very mesmerizing. So the first question I have for you is, can you share your insights on the development process of the MI325X accelerator, which you shared during keynote? What are some of the biggest challenges and breakthroughs your team's experienced?
Well, first of all, I have to say, thank you so much to everyone in Taiwan. It's been such a wonderful trip, and this time Computex is really special. You feel like there's so much energy and so much really everyone coming together in the ecosystem. So it's been a wonderful trip, and as we talked about, AI is AMD's number one priority, and so we're very focused on building the best products and the best AI accelerators. And what we announced this week at Computex is that we're actually accelerating and extending our roadmap. So we're moving to every year a new product. So later this year, MI325, and then next year we'll go to MI350 and so on. So it's a very exciting time, and the key thing is to keep increasing the performance such that we can really deliver this new generative AI capabilities.
How is AMD ensuring that the AI325X is supported by robust software tools and developer resources?
Yeah, very important that the software ecosystem is super important. It's our job to make it very easy for people to develop and adopt our GPUs and our accelerators. And so we've invested a lot in the tools, and we very much focus on an open ecosystem. And when you have an open ecosystem, actually everybody can contribute to that ecosystem to really bring together the innovations of the entire community.
How would you position AMD's AI PC in the market in the near future?
Yeah, the very exciting part is, first of all, PCs have always been, in Taiwan has led the PC ecosystem for so many years. And so this is the place we wanted to talk about our new innovations around AI PCs. And AI PCs is really just a new category for all of us when we think about our productivity and how we can get more assistance and how we can do more content creation. This is the area where the new NPUs across AI PCs will become extremely important over the next few years. So we really appreciate such strong collaboration with all of the partners like ASUS and Acer and HP and Lenovo. All together, we're Microsoft, we're building this AI PC category.
I'm glad you brought up the ecosystem in Taiwan. How important is Taiwan's ecosystem to the development of AMD?
Taiwan ecosystem is extremely important. Actually, our entire product portfolio relies on the tremendous ecosystem in Taiwan. When we think about our supply chain partners, TSMC, our packaging partners, our testing partners, our design partners, our customers, everyone is here. And actually, we have a lot of employees here too. So we love Taiwan, love everything that we do here, and the key is everyone is together, and so they can work very, very close collaboration to accelerate new products to market.
How has your meeting with the Taiwanese partners been like now?
It's been fantastic. I would say this week we spent a lot of time together. I had a chance to also see their new products and their new platforms on the Computex show floor, and also discuss our next generation roadmaps. So the key with the ecosystem is that we must stay in very close touch to make sure that our developments are very coordinated. So it's been a great week.
Sufficient energy is crucial for AI workloads. Well, the White House actually is bringing up the new nuclear power plants. Taiwan actually adopts a non-nuclear green energy policy. So are you concerned about that regarding your suppliers?
I think the most important thing that we all recognize is that power is very, very important as we go forward. And the computing capability can do so much, so we do need to invest in power actually around the world. So I think everywhere there's a energy policy that's required, And from ourselves as a chip supplier, our goal is to make sure that we're as energy efficient as possible, so we can get as much performance for as little power. But definitely, I agree that energy policy is very, very important.
Given AMD's reliance on Taiwanese suppliers, and as you mentioned earlier, how do you address the concerns about the supply chain stability?
Well, I think the most important thing we always think about is supply chain partners. We all want to see resiliency in the supply chain as well. So as much as we have tremendous relationships with the Taiwanese supply chain, I think we're also all working together to make sure that there's a good resiliency and some geographic diversity in that supply chain as well.
I want to talk about the Taiwan's R&D center. Do you want to share more about that?
Well, first, as I said, Taiwan is such an important geography for us. We have so many engineers here. We already have over 1,000 engineers here in Taiwan doing all aspects of our design and development. And as we look forward, we always look for, where should we expand our R&D as our company is growing. So I do think that we will expand in Taiwan, and we're working through, sort of all of the details, but I'm excited about the opportunities here.
I want to talk about the great work you have done at AMD, especially your acquisitions of Xilinx and Pensando. They're really, really astounding. What are some strategic steps in the near future, do you think, especially in the AI era? Do you think that AMD will expand?
Yeah, the most important thing for us as a technology company is we have to make big bets. We have to decide, our decisions today really will play out over the next 3 to 5 years. So we're very happy with our acquisitions of Xilinx and Pensando. They've really expanded our capability as a company from a high performance computing standpoint. And as we go forward, we'll continue to be very aggressive to add to our technology capability. And as you said, this AI era is special, it's different. It's the most important technology over the last 50 years. So we're going to invest very aggressively to gather all of the technology IP for that.
This year also marks your 10th year as the CEO of AMD. So what vision do you have for the company, and where do you see AMD in the next decade?
It's funny, sometimes 10 years sounds very long, and actually in technology it can also be very short. So, our vision, my vision is AMD should be the high-performance computing leader. And when we think about high-performance computing over the next 10 years, I think the AI era is really going to define the next 10 years. So, my mission, AMD's mission, is to be an end-to-end AI leader going forward.
What advice do you have for young women interested in chip, interested in computer engineering as you once were?
Well, I would say that engineering is a fantastic profession for women and for men, frankly. This is an opportunity. What I love about engineering is the ability to build something. We can build something, and that can actually go to help make the world a much, much better place. And that's something that I think is very special. So my advice to young men and women is really follow your passion and solve some very difficult problems, because our goal is to make sure that we're working on the most interesting and exciting and also the most difficult problems going forward, and engineers can help make that a reality.
I think most of the Chinese audience have a very deep impression of you when you talk about you want to solve the hardest problems. So it is not easy. Your journey here, especially as the AMD CEO. How do you see yourself, working on this motto? How do you think this will inspire the younger generation?
Well, when I look at the opportunity, I think the opportunity is what is so exciting going forward. And in my career, I've had the chance to work on a lot of interesting problems. Not always successful. Sometimes you make mistakes, but in that you learn so much. And we're at a place, especially in the technology world, where the pace of technology is actually accelerating very fast. And from that, we have the chance to really shape the industry going forward, shape our lives going forward. Everybody is using technology now in their lives, and from that standpoint, it's very easy to work on these things. It's a very exciting area.
Mm-hmm. Last but not least, as the CEO of AMD, what does professionalism mean to you?
Well, culture is very important in every company, and from AMD's standpoint, the culture that we've built is one where we're very ambitious. We're always trying to push the envelope on the next generation technology, building the best products, building the best technology. But it's also very important to be a very strong collaborator. Teamwork, partnership are very important to me. That's why I love being in Taiwan, because I really believe that this ecosystem, the Taiwan ecosystem, is so special, and we can bring all of us together as partners. We can build something that we could not do as individual companies. So that's the special part of Taiwan.
Thank you, Dr. Lisa Su, for this interview.
Thank you so much.
And to all, Dr. Lisa Su.
想看最完整的新闻内容，记得下载 TVBS 新闻网 APP。